6'7", number 5, Dyson Daniels. At guard, standing 6'5", number 7, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. In the middle, 7'2", number 8, Kristaps Porzingis. And forward, 6'8", number 1, Jalen Johnson. Your Atlanta Hawks head coach is Will Snyder. Let's hear it for your Atlanta Hawks.
And the starting group for Chicago. Who's Ellis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Terry in at the 2. And for the Hawks, Risacher at the 3. Johnson at the 4. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And Tim, on paper, this is a bit of a lopsided matchup, but nothing is a given in this league.
Yeah, B.A., that's for sure. The margin for error very slim in this league, and really all we're talking about on a given night is a different guy heating up to make this game much more competitive.
Alexander-Walker with the bucket.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Giddey with it. Pass to Vucevic. There's the 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from... Giddey.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Johnson. Going inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And Johnson giving these fans a show.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. And we're about a minute into the first. It's stolen away. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Alexander-Walker with the bucket.
play with active defense, and they finish the play with active offense.
And that's why coaches hate live ball turnovers. Quite often, they lead to great opportunities the other way.
Wow, Houghton offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Alexander Walker. He's got 5. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch. Layup. Alexander Walker's got 7 points in the game. Alexander Walker's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Stolen by Daniels. Down low. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You see the reach of Porzingis. His length is what makes him a prime-time alley-oop threat.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah. Momentum is definitely not on their side.
Chicago passing it around. Here's Buzelis. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
From deep, Johnson drills it from deep. Johnson's got his second bucket on the night.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Terry, the pass to Giddey. Over Daniels. And it's Giddey missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And Tim, we'd heard Hawks players in the past saying this team lacked an identity. You think one's emerging?
Well, offensively, they're still centered around the playmaking of Trae Young. And defensively, they're starting to... establish a culture. It's headlined by Dyson Daniels.
And so here is Chicago. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And that's a well-timed play with Buzelis ready to catch and finish.
Here's Alexander Walker. He has 7. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Coming up to the floor for the Bulls, number 34.
On the wing, Risache. Herder defending. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Daniels. No good from outside. The Bulls trail by 9. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction set. has it all. They are fired up. Here's Alexander Walker taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Porzingis passes to Alexander Walker, and Atlanta misses again.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Giddey. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
I like seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. A 6'8" point guard. Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Now here's Giddey, and he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Pass to T. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep three. Porzingis grabs the board. Atlanta. Leading by 5. Outside Johnson.
And how about the confidence Johnson possesses? That's a phenomenal job right there, using his body control and finishing.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So a moment now to see the story for Josh Giddey. And so here is Chicago. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
And guys, we know that you come into every game with a chance of winning, but they were just totally outclassed.
And honestly, this is kind of what we expected. They ran up against a team with a very talented roster, and they just got overwhelmed.
And the Bulls making a change here. Now here's Alexander Walker. 7 points in the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Outside Johnson. Porzingis sets a screen. Johnson passes to Daniels. Clock at 4. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's one of Daniels' greatest attributes, his poise as a playmaker.
Bulls trail by 7. And here's Jones, averaging around 6 a game. Here's T. And there's another one for Chicago.
And no matter who it is. You can't give anyone that much room for mid-range.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Jones.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Atlanta leading by 3. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Here's T. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. They set the pick. From downtown, nails it from beyond the arc. T. He's got 5.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
And a steal like that